Thank you for tuning in to TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Wisdom Wednesday, and we are talking about the Tao Te Ching. Okay, but before we get into it, a couple of things. One, please like, subscribe, and share, because if you get anything out of this content, chances are someone else will as well. So share with those you know, love, and care about. And two, please check out the links down below. One is for my book Teas collection. The other is for Young Living, which is an essential oil company. They do not sponsor me, but I am a distributor for them. And I do believe they have some specials going on right now, too, for Black Friday. So if you love essential oils, need a diffuser, anything like that, check out the link down below. And then let's get to it. So I go over the Tao Te Ching because, and I do it on Wednesday, because the Tao Te Ching is a book of old wise tales or old wise proverbs. It's dated back 4,500 years ago, and the thing that I find so remarkable, which I say every Wednesday, is the fact that the lessons that are in here are still relevant for today. So 4,500 years later, we still need the same information. So that's why I go into it. So it's something I've always wanted to do, so I do it with you. So let's get into it, because today is about choices. Okay, it is not religious text. So if you're looking for it to be religious, it's not. It's more philosophical, or even I would say spiritual, because the only thing they speak on is the great integrity, which, if you were to make it religious, it would be the equivalent of the like God, Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever name you want to give to your creator spirit. That's what it would go by, but it speaks on it, the great integrity, as more so the universe. But again, let's get into it. So it says, which do you value more, your wealth or your wellness? Which is more harmful, to lend or to lose? The greater is your attachment, the more benefit is your release. The more you hoard, the less is left to enjoy. Those on the path to the great integrity flow without forcing, leaving no space for disaster. Y'all, okay, here's the other thing I'm going to say for this too. Every time I sit down to do this with y'all, every single time, I don't think, or let me just say that. I'm going to say the majority of the time. There may have been a couple of times where it didn't. But almost 100%, almost, I would say probably 95% of the time when I sit down and I do these videos on the Tao Te Ching, whatever is being talked about is going on in my life. Okay? Going on in my life right now. So I'm going through a bit of a transitioning right now, and it's a wording that one of my mentors said. I don't know if he my mentor, but Umar, if you watching, you my mentor. At least that's how I take you. But one of the things that he said lately that has stuck with me is, do not follow your mind, you follow your heart. You listen to your heart. You let your heart be the one to lead you, because your mind is too logical. It has to make sense of everything. Your heart is connected to, again, God, Yahweh, Jehovah, the universe, whatever name you give that creator spirit. The more in love you are, the closer you're going to be to that creator spirit, that energy, the universe, whatever name you give it, that's what you're going to be more close to. And the more you get close to it, and this was something I heard Abraham Hicks say, I think it was Abraham Hicks, the more you get close to what you think you want, the less you want it. So the closer you get to all those material things that you think you want, the less those material things even matter. They don't even matter. And that kind of goes into what this is talking about. So let's just go ahead and break it down. It says, which do you value more, your wealth or your wellness? Which is more harmful, to lend or to lose? So anybody will tell you your wellness, your health is your wealth. Okay? Your health is your wealth, because without it, you're jacked up. There's no life. Okay? And if you think I'm wrong, think about the last time your back hurt or your foot hurt. How much life did you live? You didn't live much life, because everything was centered around that pain that you had. Everything was centered around your foot, your back, your tooth, your headache, whatever ailment you had, a common cold, whatever. It was centered around whatever ailment that you had. So your health is your wealth. And a lot of rich people will tell you that too. They will say that people value money and everything else. Value your health, because all the money in the world can't cure some of the stuff that's out here. Okay? All the money in the world can't take care of everything. Okay? Of course, when it's your time, it's your time. So which is more harmful, to lead or to lose? Um, to lead, that is lead. I thought it said land at first, but to lead or to lose. So to lead people or to lose something. To me, it depends. Because there are some leaders out here that lead that shouldn't be. And there are some leaders out here who don't want to lead, but lead and do a wonderful, outstanding job. Um, and to lose, losing, if you think about it as far as like a competition or something like that, to lose is sometimes humbling. It makes you look at yourself. It also makes you, put you in a position to be grateful and happy for somebody else. Even though it may suck for you, but you can still be happy for somebody else. To lose something also can sometimes strip away the material attachments that we have to things. Like, we put so much attachment into material things that when they're gone, they hurt us. They are harmful to us. Like, we are detrimental. Just think about your phone, for example. You lose your phone. Most people, they lost their whole life. They can't function. They can't do anything without their phone. So if you lose your phone, it's going to be very harmful to you. And that's because of the attachment that we have to it. That's because it's our everything. I think Ed Sheraton is the one who didn't have a phone. I don't know if he has one now, but it was for a while. He ain't had no phone. And he would use other people's phones. Or just wait till he got someplace to use a phone. Or got home or something like that. And he said he felt more free with it. Okay, so when you are so attached to materialistic things, which is good, this is coming up just before Christmas. When you are so attached to materialistic things, it becomes harmful to you. Because a lot of people will identify themselves with those things that they attach to them, the materials that they attach themselves. They will put their worth into it. They will put their value into it. They put their life into it. Like, if I really wanted to harm somebody and do something to a large group of people, I would create something that they would be attached to. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's keep moving. The greater is your attachment, the more benefit is your release. What did I just say? So when you're not attached to stuff, you lose it, and you're no longer attached to it. It's freeing. It's freeing. I can tell y'all, there have been times I left my phone at home. You know how free I felt? I ain't worried about it. The only time I missed it was when I wanted to look up something. I was like, oh, well, I'll just do it when I get home. It's freeing to not be so attached to things, okay? Because they're just things that you can't take with you. But anyway, the more you hoard, the less is left to enjoy. So again, if you put your whole life into these material things, then when they're gone, or they don't work, or something happens to them, or somebody take them from it, then what? So yeah, enjoy life, enjoy living, look at trees, be in nature, play with the kids, talk to the elders, give people flowers, do all of that now. Those on the path to the great integrity flow without forcing, leaving no space for disaster. So again, when you are attached to that creator spirit, that energy, whatever you call it, great creator, the universe, Buddha, Yahweh, Jehovah, Allah, God, whatever name you give to that creator spirit, the more in love you are and the more that you function in love, the closer you're going to be to it. And the closer you are to it, the less these material things even matter to you. Like, yes, we all want our comforts, and I'm not saying that, because I am a big fan of indoor plumbing. When people ask me what's your favorite piece of technology, mine is indoor plumbing. That's my favorite piece. Okay, favorite piece of all time, indoor plumbing. Anything else I could probably make do without, but indoor plumbing I don't want to do without. Okay, so with that being said, there are things that we do enjoy. I do enjoy having a roof over my head. I do enjoy having hot water and having walls to keep me from the Michigan cold and blistering winds. I do enjoy all of that, and there's not anything wrong with that, and that's not what I'm saying, so please don't take it that far. But when you sit back and you identify yourself with your car, you identify yourself with the kind of house you have, you identify yourself with the phone you carry, you identify yourself with the clothes and stuff you wear, then you are identifying yourself with something that can be taken away, that has no real value to it. Okay, no real value to it. You know, you take away your own value and you're giving it and putting it into something else that isn't even, doesn't even care. You think your phone care that it belongs to you? Do you think your phone care that it is the brand that it is? Oh, you got an iPhone 14. Do you think your phone cares that it's an iPhone 14? It doesn't. It could care less. Okay? It's just happy to exist and be of use. That's it. You think your car, your souped up Hummer, or what they got now, the Cadillacs and Lamborghinis and all that, do you think they care about that? They just care that they able to get you where you need to go. So when we put too much into it, that's where the problem runs into. So anyway, that's it. That's it for Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. Okay, y'all can tell I got to get back into my groove because it's been like 3 weeks since I've been doing these videos. So I got to get back to my groove. But anyway, that's it for today. I love you and I will talk to you tomorrow.